Let's be real, money is the most important thing in football. Whether it's transfer fees for players, insane wages to keep them happy, or even the TV money of getting promoted into the Premier League. Money rules over football, so those clubs who don't have a lot of it are in trouble. Some clubs like Barcelona couldn't even register players due to their financial troubles. Today, money is the focus as we take on the poorest club in German football on FC25, Hannover 96. Can I take a team this poor to the top of world football? That's the question. This team only has 843,000 in the budget to begin with, and they are currently in the 19th position in the 3rd division, about to be relegated and gone for a long time. And here's the one thing that might be somewhat unique to German football. The first team of Hannover 96 is in the 2nd Bundesliga as we speak, and that means the second team is just one division below the main team, and I don't think this exists anywhere else in the world. If it does, please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm yet to see it. So now let me tell you about my goals with this team. Since it is the poorest squad out there in Germany, I want to make sure that one day I can sign a player for over 100 million euros. On the sporting success side, I want to make sure this team wins the Bundesliga title, the DFB Pokal, and on top of it, also the Champions League. Whilst we do all of this, a maximum and also minimum amount of 3 academy players have to be in the starting 11 by the end of this rebuild. And finally, one of them has to win the Ballon d'Or. So let's begin by showcasing you the team and the highest potential player in this squad. Let me take you on a journey. He is not in the starting 11. No, none of these guys is the one with the highest potential. He's also not on the bench, which tells you this is going to be someone with a very low rating. And yes, a 55 rated 16-year-old 6'5". You're 6'5" at 16. Anyways, this guy has 76 potential, and hopefully I can turn him into an absolute beast of a player. We're going to keep loaning him out and hope for the best. Apart from that, when you look into the starting 11, let me be completely clear right here. I do not know a single one of these players, so that is going to be something that is fun. I love using players I've never used before. Maybe one of these guys actually makes it to the end of the rebuild. Who knows? We'll try our best. I guess there's one good thing. In terms of age, 28 is the oldest we have, and obviously this is a squad with a lot of youngsters in there, which kind of tells you that some of these guys are obviously the youngsters from the club itself. Hannover's first team obviously is the one that everyone thinks of, but the academy players, they step into the second squad, try to prove themselves, and then maybe move up into the first. Our money converted into euros is 780,000 this time around, and every single decision I make at the beginning of this rebuild is crucial. Before I even spend that money, I am putting my hopes into the academy. Is there anyone we can make use of? This guy has terrible potential, but he's 65 rated. Janec Velikonya, if we send him out on loan, or if dynamic potential kicks in and he does well, that could work out for us. Then we're looking at Bang right here, but I don't know. No one has really high potential except maybe Vogel. That's it. We do have another goalkeeper who's 14. I'm not waiting years for you to come up, buddy. That's not just going to happen. But I'm thinking some of these guys might be useful straight away. You know what? I'm not wrong. Velikonya goes straight into the starting 11, which is good. And our starting goalkeeper is a 62. So Vogel could technically start already and get a bunch of playtime in this team. These might be the first 2 academy players we put in, but I still need to sign a scout. I don't need to sign one. I already have one. 5-star, 5-star. Where are we sending Schneider to? But that, my friends, we're going to go over to the site I'm working on. It is the Academy Randomizer we're going to be choosing this time around. And let's see where it sends us off to. Which nation, which position. It's going to be very important to find good talents with the Academy. And here we go. What's it going to be? England. Defense. Okay, that might be the first time I got a really good nation. The randomizer, by the way, when it says defense, it means left back, center back, right back, wing backs as well, but also goalkeeper. So it's also included there. For me, it is going to be the goalkeeper. Even though we do have Vogel, I need someone high rated. Goalkeeper is the most important position in a rebuild like this. Since we do have a lot of youngsters in this team, also going out and bringing in the best coaches is going to be the key to success in my opinion. So I'm going to be signing all the ones that are going to be worthy of our time and money straight away. And after signing just 2 of these coaches, I'm already not able to sign another one. I mean, I could get this one. I can afford him. Yeah, let's go ahead and sign him and then improve our midfield even more. But that's it. I don't have any more money. So here's the plan to get more funds. We're going to put players that we don't necessarily need onto the transfer list immediately and try and make some money back in order for us to move forward. And here we go. Sales are coming in. Bush, Babic, Stepansev, Damaya, Dominke, all going out, leaving our team as Husa, our talented striker, is going out on loan. Now I have 3.2 million to spend, and I'm telling you right now, I am going and signing players. Here we go, a new number 9 is walking into the club, and why have I decided to go for him? Well, I will explain it to you right now. The reason why I wanted Levi Nene was because he's a Nordsjælland player, and Nordsjælland gets some incredible talents from Africa into European football. I am trusting their scouts, and this man comes in as a 62 rated striker for about 900,000 euros, I believe. 18 years old, 5'9", 84 pace, 60 shooting. No play styles at all. That is not what we like, but we're happy with it. A new number 8, a German lad is joining into Hannover's lineup. That man is looking like a tennis player, but he's going to be playing in the cam position for us. Bennett Brugger comes in for 1.4 million, depleting my entire budget. 64 rated. Welcome, buddy. A new center attack in mid. 66 pace, 60 passing, 5'11" tall. Again, no play styles, which is a shame. I've just been watching a bunch of like Ultimate Team rant videos from people complaining about FC25. I haven't touched Ultimate Team in years now, and everyone seems to dislike play styles. How do you guys feel about it? Because apparently if certain players don't have certain play styles, it makes them like completely unusable in Ultimate Team. But me in career mode, I freaking love play styles. First scat report, come on then, what's it gonna be? Callum Bartlett could have quite high potential actually. Let's make sure, actually I can't sign everyone I want. I don't have enough money, so let's make sure we sign the right player. Jake John, that's the one. He comes in with potentially a very good rating and high potential on top of it. Come on, signed, 1.7 million. That's it. Simple as that. I didn't even check. Was he 16? Yes, he is. I can use him already. He's 6'1". He has 2 play styles, far throw and deflector. Okay, I'll take that. Very high reflexes. 68 reflexes. That is huge. Buddy, you're going into the starting 11. We have 1 player from the Youth Academy guaranteed to be here until the end. And Vogel, I'm sorry, you're going to turn into a backup. Vogel in German, by the way, means bird. But anyways, I thought you would like to know that. John comes in now, takes over, and upgrades our defense by quite a bit straight away. And Velikonya now is a left mid. He actually dropped in his rating, but that's okay. Going straight back into the randomizer for a defender from Kuwait. Okay. All right then. And this is the benefit of having that randomizer. I would never look for a player over here. 3 months, and this time I'm actually going to be looking for defenders instead of a goalkeeper. And I'm just going to fill up the defensive side of my team with academy players, and then try and bring in like players for the midfield and striking or attacking positions that are actually existing in real life. And in comes the first scout report. Ooh, all right, 500k left back. Maybe I can turn him into a right back. Gonna sign this lad. And then we have Kazim. Bro, okay. The parents just decided, you know what? What's like the closest name we can have to our last name? And just went with Kasim there, just written differently. You know what? I'm up for 1.8 million. I'm definitely up for it. Anyone else want to take part in this? I assume maybe. I'll keep these guys in here. I'm not too sure. Ooh, 775. Bro, this was a great scout report. Thing is, I believe Kazim was a player who plays right midfield. I don't need right midfielders. Amri is right-footed. Perfect. I'm going to move him over to the right back position. That's solid. Fayumi, I guess he can turn into a backup player or never play for us. But Kasim is going to go into right midfield. So the whole entire right side might just be Kuwaiti players. Yeah, Morgan, I'm sorry. It's Al Amri's time. And on the right midfield, Kasim is taking over. Lads, We now have at least 3 Youth Academy players in here. By the end of this, we have to have exactly 3. And yes, we do have 4 right now. That's fine. By the way, I literally just realized that we have a man in our team whose name is Göttlicher, which means godlike. Maybe he should be one of our main players. This season, Hanover finishes in the 17th position, and you know what? It's not too bad considering they actually did worse in real life. And here's the starting 11 right now. Nene on a 65, Brugger 68, Velikonya up to a 67. You have Kasim on a 67 as well, Alhamri 66. In defense, we seem to have an injury right there. But the good thing is, all these players are mad young, so if we continue to do well with this team, I mean, we haven't really started doing well, but if we can do well, I can see lots of these players growing. We could have done like a no transfers rebuild here, but that would have been a bit boring at this stage. I wanted to bring in players I've never used before, and that is the main goal. But Matsuda, lots of growth. Love that. Love Japanese players. Let's see what the budget is looking like in Season 2. Before that, though, hey, Velikonya with 16-2. That's impressive. Nene, 11-3. Well, this season we have 2.3 million to spend. But here come the sales. Fraundorf, 2.3 million. Gevorgian, 1 million. Kalem has left as well. All these sales have now amounted to a budget of 7.6 million. Looking at my team, I want CDMs and a centre-back. Here he comes, the new number 7 of our team. He is a CDM from Switzerland, my friends, and that is Korsin Konietzke. Never used him, mad excited. 2.15 million is what I paid for him. 66 rated CDM to take over from Engelbrecht. So here it goes. He comes in right-footed, perfect for that position. 6'1". I like that. 60 defending, 73 physicality, 61 passing, decent dribbling. Good player. And here comes a Sheffield United player picking up the number 14 on his back. A new CDM for our team. Peck Sidi. Peck is the one we have signed for 3.15 million. That is the amount I paid for him. Possibly the most expensive player we have signed so far with a 68 rating. He will take over Westermeier's position, who I now will be selling to recoup a bit of that money and possibly make one more transfer. But now that we have these 2 CDMs, both 6'1", both can be quite physical, I'm actually very happy about how the team is looking. But obviously, I would like a new centre-back. Walbrecht has had an ACL injury. He's back now. But yeah, still would like a new centre-back. And finally, my friends, we have our new centre-back joining us from Real Sociedad. He is only a backup over there, but for us, he could be special. John Martin is the player I have chosen for our side. That is the poorest in Germany. Comes in with a 65 rating. So Walbrecht will be taken out and also could possibly be sold. But then again, I don't have any players on the bench, so looks like I'm not going to sell anyone this season. But I am thinking that this team now looks very good. Martin comes in with 71 pace, 6'1" tall, 65 defending, 67 physicality. I'm actually really happy with this transfer window. And wow, we only came 14th this season with 46 points. Something needs to change. But if you don't have any money and barely any players to sell, well, you are going to be struggling. We have Nene up to a 69, Brugger up to a 73, which is good to see. Kasim and also Velikonya on a 71. Peck has gone up to a 72. So generally speaking, when I look at this team, I'm feeling like, okay, soon we could push for the top positions in the 3rd division. So I guess I shouldn't be too scared. And then I see the stats. Nene comes in with 17-1. Velikonya with a 12-1. Brugger 9-1. And I'm just thinking, maybe I should play a more offensive formation to get more goals out of this team. So I'm actually going to be changing the formation to a 4... What is it again? I think it was like the 4-2-1-3. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to be choosing. And then move Velikonya and Kasim up the pitch. That way, I'm assuming we're going to have more goal scorers. Finally, Hanover is getting promoted. 75 points this season. I didn't make any transfers because, you know, 2 million. I can't do anything with it. Nene up to a 73. Kasim, 75. Velikonya, 72. Brugger, 78. He's going to be the first one to reach the 80. I believe he actually has potential over 80 anyways. But I'm pretty happy with how this team is looking. If all the defenders can be above the 75 rating next season, that would be great. John up to a 76 as well. But let's take a look into the stats real quick and see. 2nd Bundesliga, here we come. With Nene, 24 and 2. Velikonya 18 and 6. And then Brugge 17 and 12. Great season for our tennis player. They gave me 3.6 million this season. With that money, I can't do anything because as I look into my team, Martin, 2.9 million. That's the lowest value we have. And after that, like, it's impossible to improve this team with the money that they have given me now. So I might have to think about, do I sell Brugge, for example, make big bucks on him, and then reinvest that into the rest of the team and downgrade in the cam position? That would be very harsh. 1.6 million left right now, and it's hilarious because I just renewed contracts and brought in a new coach to improve the team, and that's what I'm left with. I can definitely not improve, and I don't want to let Brugge go. Oh, do I have something for you? Hannover 2 has finished above Hannover 1. They are 7th, we are 5th, 58 points, and we are not part of the promotion playoffs. It sucks, but only the 3rd position gets to play that. It's okay, though. Lots of progress this season. In terms of progress in the team, well, we have Kasim on an 81, Brugge 82, Peck 81. John is up to an 80 as well, which is huge, and the rest of the team needs to catch up. And I truly believe this team will 100% get the 2nd Bundesliga title next season, or at least get promoted in the 2nd position. And Nene is the top scorer again, 16 and 2 this season, alongside Velikonya and Brugge with a good season as well. We are leaving the main team behind. Hannover 96 is going up 71 points. We are now a Bundesliga squad. That is what I needed to see. And guess what? Nene 81 rated, Velikonya 82, Kasim 86, highest rated player in the team. And then the defense, it is obviously lower rated, but it's getting there. John on the 84 is big as well. Statistically speaking, Brugge is the top scorer this season, which is immense to see. I gotta say, Nene is growing nicely, but he's not scoring as many goals as I would like to see. I'm gonna keep track of this. He's only 23 years old, so he can still perform in the Bundesliga. If he puts in a good season, he's fine. If he doesn't, I might have to bring in a new striker. I just sold Valna for 24 million and signed 2 free agents to be able to sell players, actually. Our budget pumped up to towards 40 million, so we are signing a new centre-back to replace Valna. And this is going to be Simic, my friends. Giancarlo Simic. I freaking love that name. It just sounds like a centre-back. I don't know why, but here he comes at a rating of 79. 24 years old at this stage, 81 pace on him as a centre-back, 78 defending, 76 physicality, and standing 6'1" tall with the bruiser playstyle. This guy is incredible. First season in the Bundesliga and we qualify for Europe already. 56 points this time around. And here's the squad that has done it. I mean, it is looking incredible right now already. And if we can just improve our defense a little bit more, it's gonna be a sick team. And I'm 100% confident of that. So hopefully we can keep going and hopefully we get more money as we do get into European football. Brugge, top scorer this time once again. Nene, man, I'm gonna sell you, bro. Next season, you're gone. I'm sorry. And I have just made the deal of a lifetime. Nene is gone for 130 million. Now, I'm hoping this doesn't come back to haunt me because I'm selling him to Bayer Leverkusen, a competitor in this league against us. Now that we have actually made a transfer for over 100 million, that was one of the objectives that we had. I want to spend 100 million this transfer window. And there he is, the new main man, signed for over 100 million, achieving one of the objectives that we stated at the beginning, which was at some point we want to sign someone for over 100 million. And now, lads, Samu, yes, Samu Omorodion is joining into our team from Spurs for 105.6 million. Wow, never thought I'd be able to do something like this, but we have now pulled this incredible deal off. And with him in the team, obviously I spent my entire budget on him. And yes, I do have like, what, I feel like 10, 15, 20 million left maybe. With that money, I'm going to have to renew contracts and all that. But man, with him in the squad as the main striker, 6'4", 88 pace, 88 shooting, 80 physicality, power header and aerial, I feel very confident now about us achieving top 4. This season, I have to show things the different way around, but you'll see in a second. Samu, 89. Velikonya, 90. Kasim, 90. Al-Amri, 87. John, 89. And remember, you can only have 3 Youth Academy players in the team by the end of this rebuild when we jump into gameplay. So we will have to make a decision on who is leaving this starting 11 later on. And it's not going to come down to rating. I'm just going to make a decision and in terms of which player I want to bring in as well. But this team has done really well, and I'll show you in just a second. First, stats. 38-3. That's a striker. Kasim, 27-14. Velikonya, 21-16. Brugge, 11-10. Good stuff from everyone. And even our right back from Kuwait has come in with 5-11. In the Bundesliga, we came in second, 76 points, just behind Bayern Munich. In the German Cup, well, we were not part of the finale. We got kicked out of the quarters by Braunschweig, which is a bit mental. But apparently we played Europa League. And in there, we lost in the final. But that shows me we have gone second in the Bundesliga and we made it to a European final. That's amazing. So the starting 11 is obviously amazing right now, and a bunch of players are going to surpass the 90 this season, but I needed backups. So I've signed Maric, a 20-year-old striker with 80 pace and 75 shooting, playstyle of flair. Then I also signed Esposito, 3 playstyles on him, really good stats, 90 pace. I'm going to turn him and also Tomlinson, who I have signed, into wingers. One of them is going to go over to the left. The other one is going to go to the right. Tomlinson comes in with finesse shot, Trivela, long throw as well. Then we have signed Hurtado, who's going to be a backup fullback for this team. 5'7" tall, comes in with 3 playstyles that could be quite useful. And we have signed Bauer, who has a very high rating, 80 rated backup centre-back with no playstyles, which is okay. He's 6'6". And finally, De Angelis is coming in, an Italian backup goalkeeper. Every single one of these players could grow up to an 80 by the end of the season. And that would fill up the bench with really good players, which is obviously something I don't do. So I'm looking forward to this. Napoli has kicked us out of the Champions League in the quarterfinals this time. In the German Cup, Osnabrück has kicked us out. And in the Bundesliga, we have only come in second, which just doesn't sit right with me. I feel like our team should have done much better this season. If we don't win everything next season, I feel like something's going wrong and I need to change things. What's clearly not going wrong is the starting 11, and I just realized again, I forgot. I can only have 3 academy players. Okay, next transfer window, I'm bringing in a massive player into this team. But anyways, it's a very, very good squad with an original in Matsuda still part of this team, which I love to see. So hopefully we can carry this on and do better next time around. Statistically, here we go. What do we have to offer? We have 31-4 from Samu. Brugge steps up again. Kasim as well. Velikonya as well. Can't complain. It's just the results that we're getting that are not good enough. A star is joining our club. It is Rodrygo. I believe I'm signing him for the first time in FC 25. He is now 31 years old, but he's coming in for Kasim. I decided to send Kasim the other way. Reason behind it is we have a Kuwaiti player in the right back position. And Velikonya has been here since season 1 and he was given to us by the EA gods. So I thought this would make sense. Rodrygo, 91 rated, 91 pace, 86 shooting, 84 passing, 92 dribbling. And of course, a bunch of very good play styles. What a signing for a club that now wants to go and win everything. Finally, Hannover have won the Bundesliga title. This is already a massive change. But, lads, the German Cup belongs to him as well. The German double has been won, and I just realized the last 2 videos happened in Germany, which is good to see. I haven't been in Germany for a while. It's been over a year now, and I'll probably go there again soon-ish, but we'll see how that goes. I miss my family. But anyways, let's go ahead and see Champions League football. Now, obviously, over here, this is the important part. Here we have Hannover finishing in the 4th position. And pay attention to Athletic Bilbao, please. So as we go through, we beat Barcelona. Athletic Bilbao beats the likes of Arsenal. We go ahead and beat Bayern Munich. Bilbao beats Atletico Madrid. In the semi-finals, we beat Newcastle United. And they beat Borussia Dortmund. So now, Bilbao against Hannover is the finale. We're going to be playing for this team. And this squad is looking insane. Velikonja on a 93. Samu as well. Rodrygo, same rating as before. Brugge, 93. Donetsk, 90 as well. Peck on the 91. Matsuda, 91. Simic has gone up to a 90. Bruiser plus, let's go. Martin, 91. Alamri, 92 with the intercept plus. He could probably easily play centre-back as well. John coming in with the 91 and the deflector plus, which should be very good. I'm actually very excited about that. But then obviously we have the bench players, 80, 80, 79, 80, 79, 83, and another 79 right there. That should be quite useful. Hopefully, we won't actually need them. But anyways, let's see what's going on here in the stats. 39 and 4, 25 and 9, 20 and 14, 10 and 17. Outstanding stuff from the team. And Samu is up for the Ballon d'Or. So off goes Hannover 96, the second team. Lads, I'm really hoping that we can win this. What a journey it has been from the poorest team in the league to making multiple deals for players who are worth over 100 million. Samu over to his left. It's okay. Velikonja has it under control. And he's still going. How the hell is he still going? Should be mine. It is mine. Matsuda picks it up. Velikonja. It could be Velikonja, actually. I've been mispronouncing it the whole time. I'm reading it as if it's German. Peck. Smack it. Close. Martin, good work. Over to Rodrygo. Rodrygo is actually one of the players I always struggle to defend. So let's see what he can do for me. He goes for Samu. Samu cuts in. Left foot. Goal. Rodrygo gets the assist. And Samu with the goal. He wants the Ballon d'Or. He's gonna get it, isn't he? There we go. Peck. Over to Brugge, who's playing as a half winger. He's having a bit of fun. He's going for it himself. Oh, mistakes were made. What the hell is that? It somehow worked out. He's on the floor. How do you miss? Alamri, come on. Oh, John flying across 49th minute. They had their chance. Nice. Brugge over to Samu on the right. Rodrygo. I wanted to shoot, but then decided not to. There goes the runoff. Philly. How do you miss? I mean, you gotta explain that, buddy. You should be subbed off for that. Ooh, last minute. It could be scoring here. Oh, no. What am I doing? Step up. Thank you, John. Thank you so much, John. We could have lost right there. And thanks to John, it is us winning the Champions League. Now we get to put all 3 trophies on the bus, but the golden ball is still missing. And the final moment has come. It is the Ballon d'Or for Samu Omorodion, who at Porto is doing quite impressive things. And now has won the biggest trophy for an individual player in the world of football. With that being said, Hannover has been built from the poorest side in Germany to one of the best in the world. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, take care. Peace.